Chasing the Dream is powered by Bob Howard Toyota, Oklahoma's #1 Toyota dealer at Broadway Extension and Memorial Road.
This is Chris Weisberg, Chasing the Dream. On this week's episode, I'm going to be headed to Wyoming. It's 2 hunts that I've had over the last 2 years, 2016, 2017. I've got a bow in my hand, and it's great action. If you ever thought about going on a western hunt, an antelope hunt's a great way to get started. Hope you enjoy this week's episode. I think I misjudged him just a little.
Dreams out there, son. You just have to go chase them.
Working 9 to 5, trying to make $1. I'm daydreaming about down in a holler. Drive through the asphalt, turns into dirt roads. Rattling, scent, track, deer stand, walk out the brush in a broadside strut. Load and shell, pull back an arrow, let it all fly. Come on now, let's go. Well, I'm here in the woods. You know I'm feeling pretty good. Nothing's gonna take that from me. It's all week up a tree, 10 below or 100 degrees. Load up and come on with me. I'm just chasing the dream.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Weisberg, Chasing the Dream. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what Chasing the Dream, what we're about, and what the show is going to be about. You know, everybody thinks that this is just all about the glamour and that you're getting to go on all these great hunts and all this and that. Well, what Chasing the Dream is for me is it's about the experience and the adventure that you get to go on. But also too, for me, it's about taking other people, whether they haven't been or they don't have the opportunity, taking a youth hunter, or it might even be spending time with my dad out in the outdoors. So I make the long trip from northeastern Oklahoma. It's a 14-hour drive up to Wyoming. I try to get up there early, always on that first afternoon, so I can glass and get an idea what bucks are in the area. One of the keys that I've found over the last 4 years is going up there and scouting. You try to get an inventory of what bucks you have in the area. We get eyes on a couple of good bucks in an area that has a water hole. I decide to go in there and pop up a blind for our first day in Wyoming. I go up there and I hunt with a good buddy of mine. His name's Daniel Peak, and that's grown into a great friendship. Normally I solo film. Daniel actually sneaks into the blind about 9 o'clock, glasses, make sure there are not any antelope, comes down there, he's gonna film me. As the morning goes on and the temperature rises, these antelope will get in and they've got to water. We see a few little bucks come into the water hole, and then all of a sudden we see a really nice buck coming. That's one of the things about Wyoming is you can see so far. It's flat, there's no timber, so you can get eyes on something as it comes in. Buck comes into the water hole. I look over at Daniel. Daniel says he's a real nice buck. He comes in on our right. I I tell him, I get eyes on him, and I tell Daniel, I said, if he walks past the GoPro, he's a nice buck, we get good footage of him, I'm gonna go ahead and try to harvest him.
Chasing the Dream is in association with Big and J.
When you need a truck that's as adventurous as you are, there's only one brand of trucks for the job, and there's only one place to buy them. Bob Howard Toyota. Our award-winning trucks are designed to be as tough as the hunters who drive them, on-road or off. Stop into Bob Howard Toyota today and find out what has made us the #1 Toyota Tundra and Tacoma dealer in Oklahoma. BobHowardToyota.com, Broadway Extension and Memorial Road.
Big Frig is a family-owned outdoor company in South Dakota. Our coolers and tumblers are designed with durability in mind, but at a practical price. Personalize yours to fit your lifestyle. Add a custom full-color logo for your company, nonprofit, or fundraiser. At Big Frig, our customers are like frickin' family. We look forward to helping you at BigFrig.com.
As you think of Chevrolet, tradition comes to mind. Just like Chevrolet, Smickless has been around for generations. With a leading customer satisfaction service department and a state-of-the-art body shop, Smickless Chevrolet offers you a one-stop shop for all your needs. Located on the corner of County Line Road and Northwest Expressway, Smickless Chevrolet, the tradition continues.
D&D Feed. Morning. How are we doing today? Welcome to D&D Feed.
You don't want to stay.
This segment of Chasing the Dream is brought to you by Caseco Roofing.
Buck comes into the water hole. I look over at Daniel. Daniel says he's a real nice buck. He comes in on our right. I tell him, I get eyes on him, and I tell Daniel, I said, if he walks past the GoPro, he's a nice buck, we get good footage of him, I'm gonna go ahead and try to harvest him. Now he's walked past that GoPro, he's 25 yards out. It's now or never. I draw my bow, he comes in, he's quartered to us just a little bit. Antelope's a lighter weight, lighter boned animal. I am right at the front of that shoulder blade, and I go ahead and take the shot. Done. Boom! First day in Wyoming. I kind of hit him right there in the shoulder, but man, he was bleeding good when he went up over the pond dam, so we'll give him a little bit. It's about 25 yards, and man, first day. You can't beat that at all. Take the shot, and clearly you can tell that it's a vital hit. Buck takes off, he goes over the pond dam. I look over at Daniel, and we high-five and yeah-and in the blind. We couldn't have been more excited. Had Daniel with me. Take a minute, we get out of the blind, we go do the recovery. Part of my error right there. He kind of turned a little bit. Looks like I got into that front shoulder, but when he ran up and over this pond dam, you can just see the blood just coming out real good, so it looked like a good one. Well, that didn't take very long. That was a pretty short set. So this pond actually has water in it this year. There's a pump on it with a solar panel, so we knew it was going to be a honey hole. We came in last night, seen lots of antelope, bucks, does, and we actually spotted this buck and 2 other nice bucks just up here on the oak patch. So seen him this morning, probably about 8:30, a couple hundred yards away with some does, and luckily Daniel, he came and snuck in this morning and helped me film, and he got in the blind with me, and a couple little bucks came in, and then this one just made a beeline right down here to us. So just a really nice buck. He's got great mass. He's got really nice cutters. It's kind of deceiving on his cutters because he's got really good mass below his cutters, but just a great representation of what they have here in Wyoming. I couldn't be more excited. 2017 comes around. I decide I'm gonna go back up to Wyoming. It's a great way to start the season. Their season starts middle of August, so that's the start before anything else comes up that you can hunt. It's a target-rich environment. I highly suggest if you've never thought about going out west and hunting, it's a great opportunity to go chase after antelope. And I am headed, may have a lot of road noise here, I'm headed across 70, across Colorado. I'm headed to Wyoming, going antelope hunt. So I'm going to be making this trip solo, so I'm going to try to film some of the stuff along the way, and of course I'm going to try to do my best to capture all I can during the hunts. I make the long drive again, I get up there, and like I said, one of the biggest things I found over the last 4 years hunting up there is it's all about scouting and taking an inventory of what bucks you have working the area. I got eyes on 2 or 3 good bucks, and I go and I decide I'm gonna set up on a water hole just down from the owner's house.
Chasing the Dream is in association with Big Frig Coolers.
When you need a truck that's as adventurous as you are, there's only one brand of trucks for the job, and there's only one place to buy them. Bob Howard Toyota. Our award-winning trucks are designed to be as tough as the hunters who drive them, on road or off. Stop into Bob Howard Toyota today and find out what has made us the #1 Toyota Tundra and Tacoma dealer in Oklahoma. BobHowardToyota.com, Broadway Extension and Memorial Road.
True Recoil is 100% synthetic blend gun oil. Unlike traditional oils, True Recoil is molecularly structured to adhere to metal. This literally creates a barrier of protection for your gun or bow through any environment. Oil, waxes, and petroleum were used 100 years ago. True Recoil is a true proven CLP that allows you to clean, lubricate, and protect your gun all in one simple step, making all other products a thing of the past. Engineered for lasting protection. For more information, visit trueproducts.com.
D&D Feed. Morning. How are we doing today? Welcome to D&D Feed.
You want to stay?
As you think of Chevrolet, tradition comes to mind. Just like Chevrolet, Smickless has been around for generations. With a leading customer satisfaction service department and a state-of-the-art body shop, Smickless Chevrolet offers you a one-stop shop for all your needs. Located on the corner of County Line Road and Northwest Expressway, Smickless Chevrolet, the tradition continues.
This segment of Chasing the Dream is brought to you by Premier Auto Solutions.
Man, did it come in and poured and poured and thundered and lightning, and I just hung out in the blind. I popped the blind up in time. Luckily, I get the stakes down. The wind was blowing so hard, but you can hear the pitter patter of the rain on my truck, but it's moved on past. But they definitely got a lot of rain real fast, so that's definitely not gonna help the sitting on a water hole at first till these little puddles dry up.
I got a pretty good feeling. The shot's going to be a little bit of a poke though. Like I said, shots are going to be anywhere probably from the 30 to 50. So I've been practicing a lot. It's kind of a weird setup because we're kind of pitched downhill a little bit because it's just such a steep pond bank. That's the other thing that'll be interesting. Those antelope really don't, when they get down to the water, they really get nervous when they get sunk in and they start to drink.
The first day, 2017, was a little slow. I had a few younger bucks come in and some does, but I didn't have that good buck that I had seen when I was scouting that first afternoon when I got up to Wyoming. Go right back to the same blind. And one thing you got to understand too about this blind hunting, I'm hunting solo. Also, you're in there for 14-hour sits. You got to take all your water, any snacks. You take a battery backup for your phone, magazines, anything so you can pass the time.
There's a solar pump right here that goes down to a little trough. And that trough is run, just as it runs water through the day, it's spilling over. And I could see this green patch. That's all I could see from where I was sitting on a pond yesterday, but I can't tell you how many groups of antelope walk through here and stop at this green patch, and so that's why they're in here, is because that pump's flowing over. So it's going to just continue to get warmer as these next few days go on, so they're going to have to continue to water.
Chasing the Dream is in association with Polydome Blinds.
When you need a truck that's as adventurous as you are, there's only one brand of trucks for the job, and there's only one place to buy them. Bob Howard Toyota. Our award-winning trucks are designed to be as tough as the hunters who drive them, on-road or off. Stop into Bob Howard Toyota today and find out what has made us the #1 Toyota Tundra and Tacoma dealer in Oklahoma. BobHowardToyota.com, Broadway Extension and Memorial Road.
Big & J is the first long-range attractant. Attractants are only as good as the distance deer can smell them. Big & J attractants feature a powerful, intense aroma that draws deer from far and wide. This intense aroma is the byproduct of a proprietary refining process. Put Big & J at stand sites during season, camera sites all year long. Pull deer from your neighbor's property, keep deer on your property with Big & J. The aroma is super strong, the range is super long.
As you think of Chevrolet, tradition comes to mind. Just like Chevrolet, Smickless has been around for generations. With a leading customer satisfaction service department and a state-of-the-art body shop, Smickless Chevrolet offers you a one-stop shop for all your needs. Located on the corner of County Line Road and Northwest Expressway, Smickless Chevrolet, the tradition continues.
D&D Feed. Morning. How are we doing today? Welcome to D&D Feed.
You want to stay?
This segment of Chasing the Dream is brought to you by King's Pawn and Gun.
I see this buck that I had seen while I was scouting, and he's got 6 or 7 does, and he's working his way to my right. I lose sight of him, and then next thing you know, I see him coming right down the pipe, coming right down to the water hole.
If he gives me the opportunity here, I'll probably go ahead and take him just because I just haven't seen the numbers of, he's a good buck. I just haven't seen the good numbers. He's the best buck I've seen in this pasture, I'll put it that way.
Buck works his way in. I see him from a couple 100 yards out, stops, makes a scrape even. Same spot where the buck from 2016 came in, right in the same spot in the hole. Comes in 32 yards, got all the cameras kicked on. Draw back my bow, same thing, quartered in hard. I just aim right there on that shoulder, boom, let him have it. This buck, he goes down in the water, does a barrel roll like a horse, runs off. You can tell it's a great hit. I get right back on the camera and I watch him. He runs out there about 100 yards and I watch him just dump over. And of course you get on the phone, you're texting your buddies, texting Megan, texting Daniel, texting Bobby, hey, got a buck down, day 2 here in Wyoming.
Shaking, excited, that's why we do it. Go over here and look where I shot him at. And about right here. Let's see. So I'm sure it's broke if he fell on it. To be honest, I can't be any more pleased with him because it has been a tough year for scouting, and I don't know if the numbers and it being dry or the winter, but the numbers are definitely down. It's 4th year I've been up here and they're definitely down, but my equipment did great. I mean, I've been practicing so much, and I just want to say I'm truly blessed, and thank you, Mr. Buck, for you know, let me come out here and chase you, and for your sacrifice, and great table fare. Me and my family and the guys at the fire station, we love it.
So scouting paid off for me both years, getting up there early, doing my homework, getting eyes on those bucks in that area, popping up a blind on the same water hole that I killed in 16, same one I was lucky to harvest in 17. And I'm gonna go back in 2018. It's like I said, it's always a great way to start off your season. It's before anything else starts that you can hunt. It starts right around that middle of August, 1st of September. And you know, if everything works out, hopefully I'll be successful again this 2018 season. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in this week. Catch us again next week on Chasing the Dream.
Visibility in the daylight, and like I said, he's playing mature, so we'll hang out till dark, see what comes out in this field.
Closed captioning for Chasing the Dream is brought to you by ColorTech, Minor Collision Repair. Chasing the Dream is in association with For more content, giveaways, and past episodes, head on over to Facebook and Instagram to follow Chasing the Dream.
I'm just chasing the dream.